Hey friends, it is Sonia. We're at the shop and we are about to flip to paint to give some new life to this beautiful old, what would you call it? Just the frame of, the table that an old sewing machine sat on. So if you were here on what vlog was it? I don't know. In the last two vlogs that I've done, I picked up this sewing machine table and I want to flip it. I think it's perfect, even though it doesn't have a sewing machine inside of it, which I'm thankful for because I never would have taken it if it did. You know my feelings on that already. But I want to just kind of, give it some new life. It's sturdy. It's perfect for a table. I may use this for like in my little kitchen area that I was telling you guys yesterday about. I may use it as a little spot to just kind of make my coffee and like have a little table. I think it would be the perfect height, and it's not that big, and the little space that I have a kitchen created is not that big either. So that would be perfect for that, just a nice flat top. Other option is I may steal it, at least for right now, and put it out here in my shop. As we bring in, like I said yesterday, lots of more stock to fill it up. We're filling up the storefront here, that I may just paint it and keep it out here to use to just kind of like put things on, right, that I have for sale. So I love the piece. It's gorgeous. The wood in it is absolutely beautiful, but you know what I say, we got to take that frown, turn it upside down. Let's put some color on here today. I do, I really love the pattern that's in here. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's like 4 blocks right there. And it is really pretty the way that is. So I am contemplating right now, number one, what color to use, but also whether or not I may want to leave this section right here as is and then paint decoration over it, leave a little bit of that natural wood showing, but I gotta put some color on it. I absolutely have to do that. But I do love the idea of having a little bit of this natural wood coming through. So anyway, you know what I say. We just gotta make it magical, right? We gotta just make her happy. So the colors I'm thinking about today is Liberty Blue and also the color of Canterbury. So one is a blue and one is a purple. And yeah, I just feel drawn to these colors for this piece. One definite reason I'm thinking about these colors is the fact that this piece looks so orange. Like, does it look really orange to you guys on camera? It definitely has a orange glow about the wood, and if you look at your color wheel, you will know that orange and blues really complement each other quite nicely and go together. And so blue would be gorgeous to paint the frame and do some decorations in here. I'm going to get it done today. Definitely pulled out some of my metallic paint as well from my stash to work in with it. And I'm also thinking about purple. Again, purple and blue, like purple, purple has those blue tones. That's why I think it would look really good as well. So let me debate here what I'm going to go with. I got my brush, got my water bottle as well. So I think I have everything in place. I'm just going to finish off my tea here, and then I'm going to get it done. So if you see me play some music as I go along here painting, it's because a customer has come into the store and we have to shut off the rock and roll, because we do like to rock out here at our shop. I will tell you, a lot of people compliment us on the playlist. I have to give Matt full credit for that. He has an amazing, he's pulled together hundreds of songs. And he puts a playlist on, is always adding them in. I love it. So, but anyway, with all the copyright issues and stuff, we obviously can't play it. So I am going to be a daredevil and go ahead and paint this in between customers, and I will get it done today. All right. It's quiet right now. We should definitely get going. So I have decided to go with purple. Love that. I love that for us. All right, let me stir this up. Anybody else use the, the plastic silverware? I don't. I tend to buy the boxes where you have the forks, the spoons, the knives, and you're always left with like tons of knives. So it's working out to stir this up quite nice. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And also, because I'm adding metallics in my mind, I'm also thinking that metallics has a yellow glow to it, and this is a purple. So I feel like the purple will play off this orange, but the purple will also work with the metallics that I'm going to put on it. So, because yellow and purple go together quite nice. Yellow meaning that it's coming from the metallic glow. All right, I guess I should clean this real quick and then we start to paint. All right, let's do first brush stroke together because you know that gets me super excited. I just love a good first brush stroke. Oh yeah, look how beautiful that is. I think it's gonna be good. Already, I love it more. $5.99 for this piece at a Goodwill. I'm using one of the zebra brushes. You'll find them on our website. It has a nice cut in, so it's really good when you're trying to be exact about a space. She's a beauty. Now we just let her dry. I'm gonna go look for a sand block in the back to be able to do some distressing and also make a plan to figure out what we're gonna put on the front right there. I am in the back and I do have this stencil here. You guys have seen me use before, the moon and the sun, and the little piece in front is not that big. I would love to put a moon and some stars on the front of it. And so I think I'm just gonna cut this section off right here. That way it can fit in that spot. Okay, now it's manageable. Sometimes you get stencils and they're so big. I just cut them and save this portion. Yeah, I feel like I can do something here with this. And then I also brought out this one. This one I think I got at Hobby Lobby like eons ago, but I love the stars. I think they're the perfect size. So maybe a combo of stars all over the front of it with the patina effects paste I'm going to use. So while this is still drying, I can go ahead right now because I have an opportunity. I'm going to grab it to fill in this section here. I am going to use the patina effect paste in brass. It's called effect paste. I call it really thick metallic paint. I really enjoy working with it, and just to put it on a lot of my pieces. You can get it on our website at junkmonkeypaint.com. There's a search button there. Just type in patina effect paste. There's different metallic colors, but again, this one's brass that I'm using. The fact that it also is thick is really nice. I like thick paint, and I cannot lie. All right, you guys have probably already figured that out by now if you're using Junk Monkey. That is the whole thing. We created thick paint together. I love it when my paint is not runny. So yeah, thick patina effect paste? Yes, please. Okay, so let's go ahead and figure out where we want this. I feel like already, like it's just calling me to go right there. And sometimes you just got to go into it. Now, if I don't like this, I can always take it off before it dries. I'm gonna grab this star since it's already down. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. And by the way, when I say thick, yeah, she's thick. When I'm doing this and just kind of filling out an entire space, just start somewhere. Don't overthink it.
There you go.
Thank you. Matt just went and got me a damp paper towel. So if I put any of the metallics, if it just kind of, you know, on the stencil wants to go anywhere else, or if I just need to clean up a line or anything like that, if there's any runs, I love to use like a disinfectant wipe, something like that, but just a wet paper towel does real nice. I like there's a whole section here, and there's all different sizes of the stars. If you want to create texture, go back over, create brush marks different ways. Love that. Yes, please. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it already. Always remember that it is entirely normal for your paint as it dries and you sand it to mute down. It's when you go to seal and when we put on our poly at the end that you'll see that the color jumps back, it pops back to that color that you see in the can. So it just mutes down. Some people love to keep it this rustic look just like that. Totally up to you. I'm going to definitely seal it because I really want to make the purple pop. I'm working my way around sanding, and there's a little spot up here that's not quite dry yet. I think everything else is dry except this spot, but that's okay because I have decided I'm going to go ahead and move into this territory, even though it's not quite dry, to do what's called a wet distress. And here's where I get those marks. So basically, you're sanding, you're distressing over your partially dried paint, and that is going to leave a mark. Of course it is, right? But that's what I want. You guys know I love shabby, whimsical, distressed. So I'm just going to let that do its thing because I think it'll give it some extra character. I'm distressing this piece, so why not have cool variations of, you know, the stuff going on with it, right? I think it makes it really interesting to the eye. We're not trying to make a piece look perfect. Now we'll let that sit. All right, I see somebody is coming in, so I don't know how far I'm gonna get here now with my next step, but once this dries, we go ahead and we poly, and then I'm going to pull this color from the front and bring it around town. Yep, it looks like she's coming our way, Matt. So we have the music off, so hit the music, babe. And I'm gonna bling it out here. All right, we're a little squish. Let's straighten you up. It's a little bit later in the day. If the piece looks a little darker than the last moment you saw it, it is because it has been sealed. So you can probably see the difference in the color. Now, I don't have a light on, a bright light in front of me, around me. It's getting a little bit later in the day at this point. But hopefully you can really see that the purple has definitely deepened. Let's go ahead and give it a little va-va-voom. Say it with me. I'm gonna go ahead and dip in the same color right here, the brass. Don't you just love how this is showing up? I love that. And now what I'm gonna do is take the same metallic color and I'm gonna start doing my edging. So I don't just want this to be in here. I wanna bring it out. I wanna make it magnificent. All right, friends, well, guess what? Don't hate me, hate the phone. Just, you know, it's just the life of a furniture painter that just takes many, many photos and videos, and yeah. So anyway, I had to clean out a bunch of more videos. You can see though that I actually started already the next step, which was putting out my metallic paint, the same that we used here, onto the edges, and really just making it more whimsical. I'll bring you up close and we'll do another video so you can really see what I'm doing and just kind of like how I put my lay my brush down when I do that. As I sit here, I find a blob of it that fell onto my little painter's mat. Look at that. Looks like a coin. Looks like a penny. Not a penny, but just, you know, definitely a coin of some sort. How cool is that? I don't know. I find that fascinating. All right, so let's bring you in and work our way around. So with the metallic, just kind of like, you know, rough little edging that we do here, plus the, you know, the distressing we did with the sand block and just a light coat of paint that we put over it as well, just the one coat, it really just, you start to see dimension in your piece. It just doesn't look flat. And we are done. I have to say, Mr. Owl looks mighty comfortable there. I'm really happy with my flip. I love the magic touch that we gave to it today. This, of course, like I said in the beginning, was a piece I picked up for $5.99, and I think I'm going to use it as part of my morning coffee station here at the shop. So when we go into the kitchen, I have a little place to, you know, have my little coffee pot and my mug and all that good stuff, and a little place to work from. I have to say, it does look super cozy out here in the shop though. Yeah, so stay tuned because I have lots of furniture that I need to flip to bring in here as I bring my new shop together to really just build out and create all the cool layers that will make up our shop. So thank you for your support today. Give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed watching my flip, and leave me a comment below. Tell me what you're working on. I will see you guys again very soon.